My name is Barrister Favour Akapini Agbonifo. I'm the second daughter of Pastor Dr. Edward Obudara Agbonifo. In summary of how my dad lived his life for God, and God alone. My daddy lived a life of selflessness. My daddy lived a life of appreciation. My daddy lived a life of love. He lived a life of commitment, a life of dedication to the work of God. And he lived a life of knowing that life is vanity. That's how my daddy lived his life. My relationship with daddy was a very sweet, tough, rough, and a happy ending. Me and my father, we were so close. When I mean so close, I'm his headache. I'm the one that can solve the headache, and I'm his laughter. I was very, very close to my dad in the sense that my dad I give him reason to complain. Yes, dad will always complain. And Favour, and you did not sing in church today. Favour, you did not do this. You know, you get to spirituality. He was always complaining. So right now I can see those moments, look back at those moments, and it is well. I was so close. I remember when my dad was coming to law school, as far back as 2015. And I told my dad, you know you're coming to see me, you must be ready to wear a jeans. Don't wear this your pastoral trouser and come and see me. So my greatest surprise, my dad came to Abuja and he wore a jeans. This is something that naturally he would have not loved to wear. But he said he knew all his children, he knows how to attend to them. He knew what I would have loved to see him on. And eventually he showed up like that. So my relationship with my dad was a sweet, rough, and a happy ending. One, my daddy's best moments to me was studying the Word of God. Daddy loved to study deep into the Word of God. Whenever I come to the house to see them, after checking on my mom, because I know that if I go and meet him as a teacher, I will talk with him for gist from that. So he's the one I actually see the last. So when I get to his room, you see my daddy always on his reading table, studying about the Word of God. In fact, one day I asked him, I said, Daddy, how do you enjoy, you just sit down reading Bible? Read Bible, you don't get tired. He said the Word of God is the most interesting thing anybody can ever imagine. That if I can give my life to God, I kept on saying that I can open up my heart. Just the way I read those novels, I go into Instagram, and I'm happy to see gist or see new things. That's what I'll be happy when I'm reading the Word of God. So my daddy's best moment was reading the Word of God. Secondly, my daddy loved to uplift his wife. Anyway, he knows I can actually make my mother happy. There are sometimes, even when you feel my mother is wrong, and I believe he knows my mother is wrong, the first thing he do is to first support her, then later he can rub your back. Not even apologize for supporting his wife. That rubbing your back is, you don't want to lose this person, you don't want to, in fact, it was a safe man, like he played his role as a father, as a husband, in a way that he doesn't hurt anyone. So, and thirdly, my dad loved his children. In fact, when I got married, I always use my dad as a standard to my husband. So I always tell my husband, my father, in as much as he was into ministry, in as much as he was supporting his wife, he did not allow his support for his wife to affect the children, friendship with his children. I did not also allow his friendship with his children to affect the work of God and also his wife. First of all, I would like to say this: anything I prepare for my dad, he always love it. Prep or go for him, that's his best at that moment. My daddy love life. When you mean love life, my daddy love good food. I cannot actually tell you, oh, this is what my dad loves. Maybe the cook in the house can say, when I prepare this kind of meal for him, this is best meal. No, any meal Favour cook for my father, to him is his best meal. Especially, in fact, you know my dad love he loved this breakfast. When you do this Chinese breakfast for him, one day I had to ask him, I said, Daddy, you live your life as if you never suffered before. My dad love good meal. So when it gets to food, I don't know what of anybody, but any meal I make for my dad, ogbono, jollof rice, my dad loves it so much. I can genuinely tell you that when you tell daddy a secret, he stays with daddy. And secondly, and most importantly, daddy was a good counselor. most counselors I've ever met, when they are advising you, maybe they use a story of somebody to counsel you. When it gets to daddy, daddy counsel with himself and the word of God. So right now daddy is gone. My mom is a good counselor. She counsels everyone, but when it gets to my dad, when you are down, you my dad will comfort you. My dad believes that you can make it. Especially when it gets to me. My dad always told me you're a star. Like those words he always tells me, there's no way I could fail. You're a star. My daughter, just give your life to God. Allow God to use you. You see where God is going to take you to. So that was one friend that, even when you see the down moment of yourself, or you feel all hope is lost, that will trigger the real you, or trigger what God sees that He sees in you, and will trigger it out. So I really miss those minutes with my dad. I miss introducing him to Instagram. When there's any new social media that comes up, Daddy always wants to belong. He wants to form as a guy. I remember he told me, he said, help me to open Instagram. And when I opened it for him, he started following me on Instagram, and I blocked him. I said, this man wants to use me to learn what I've taught him. Facebook, I was the one that put my father through Facebook. Twitter, even me that don't do Twitter, my father was always, so he always, he gave me that guy kind of having, because most people who have pastors as parents or as a father especially, they just give them this spirituality, yes, but daddy had a balanced life all round. So I don't really miss that. Missing is an understatement. I can't call him my soulmate, but I can say I've lost a better part of me also, which is my dad. So daddy, I miss you. I love you. I know wherever you are, you're watching me right now. By God's will, I'm going to make you proud. I love you. Continue to rest in peace. Anytime I go astray, I cannot promise you that, it's just going to be like this, the way you have always wanted. Anytime I go astray, please just try. Tell the angels, do whatever you can do to correct me. I love you, daddy. Shalom.